Here we go where to discuss on salt. So like many people have this question like what do I deal in, which is the product, which is the excitement and all. Now you're telling me about salt. So yeah, we are discussing about salt. So this product is something that we normally use it in food, but many companies use it in industrial applications. They use it to treat waters, they treat vessels, they use it for flooring, detergents, a lot of things comes in. Even your dishwasher has salt. So if you have a dishwasher, you know that there is something that we call it as salt. To remove hardness, we use it. So these are something main core application of industries, especially of salt. So what I prefer is like this is a good market. We have exported from India is around 84.24 metric tons in a while back 21-22. So this is a great product to deal in, and US, China, Japan imports it a lot. So you can still focus on this product. This is a good product to deal in. So the major factors here when we look at to the salt export, the people are here. One is the industry, second is the food FMCG companies, and third is the lifestyle companies. So industries use it for de-icing, normally in Europe, Russia, if you see that, right? So there is a lot of snow all over. So to clear it out, they use salt to clear it up, and they clean it, they brush it off, and they put salt to just melt it and keep it steady, so that the roads and the flooring or the driveway is clean enough to move the vehicles. And it's used in textiles, dyeing, and then it is used in keeping alkaline waters and sort of that. So that is one industrial. And then food, obviously we know, well, cooking food, we need salt. We buy the chips, it's salt. So wherever you see the sodium thing, it's all there. And you have heard about recently something we called as salt bath, salt therapy, and there are like pink salt, Himalayan salt, sort of that for a health purpose they are using it. So even those industry gives you a very good returns, if I have to say. So especially spa, boutique and all of those. So here, not the boutique, like beauty parlor, okay. So when it comes to dilemma, like, okay, do I need to deal in volume or margins? So you cannot deal in both, because one gets in hand, the other goes off. So either you pick margin here or either you pick volume. So industrial use, the volumes are good, the margins are less. But when it comes to this all spa and all of this, the lifestyle thing, then volumes are less, the margins are good. The mid, if I have to say, then that's a FMCG industry that you can target. So the three lines, one is the industrial side, another one is the food and processing industry, the third one is the lifestyle, where storytelling is the major key to sell the product. So how good the product is, it has the same sodium chloride kind of a combinations, but when it comes to application, this gives you a better health point of view. And what is the story behind it? Why we need to use Himalayan salt? Why there is a hype on pink salt? So that hype itself is a story. How good is it? What does it has? What does it use for? Sort of that. So if I have to say this is for an industrial purpose, look at that. This the whole vessel is getting loaded with salt, because that is how it's been exported. When it is in bulk, the prices are low, but the volumes are high. Multiply the volume by the price, it still gives you a very good number. So around $18 to $40 per metric ton FOB, and used in de-icing, textiles, alkaline, and other industries. For even what you call water treatment is also being used. So that is something you can consider. And product specs 95 to 98.5% of the purity. So that is something which is required. And these are like freight cost is more than the product cost. So it's like product price is 2 rupees, but the logistic price is 8 rupees. So that's how it's fall to 10 rupees. But it's expensive as point of looking to the vessel. Salt is bit on a cheaper side, but the transportation itself is expensive. So negotiation, you don't get a very good margin here. It's a razor thin margin. So you need to work around it. Okay. So, and next is if you do a slight mistake here, because that razor thin margin will cut you off, because there is no room for mistakes. Okay, but when it comes to FMCG, the margins are a bit decent, somewhere to $40 to $120 per metric ton. And if you look towards who are the applications, the snack factories, candies, bakeries, sort of that. So you can target those wherever sweets are not made. Rest is all salt. So that is the best thing. So then product specification 97.0 97 to 99.2. So that is the refined. And when you're dealing in FMCG products, you need to have the FSSAI license, which is a central one to export the products from Indian markets. And if you're not dealing in food industry for industrial purpose, there is no FSSAI required. But when it comes to food, then FSSAI is very much needed. Payment here in this case, you may get the advance payment 20 to 30% and rest against the scanned copy of your BL. And then the high risk iodine and other things that you need to calculate, and you need to see what is the percentage or how do you blend it and all of that. If that works, then good to go. So the premium, where this is almost 99.9% shipments are done by air. There is nothing that you move by ship, because these are all very low volumes and very premium. And even you get it in break, like oval shape, globe. You get many types of shapes and sizes. Then it's later been used as lamp or something. That's a good vibe that they call it. But yeah, if you believe in it, then it's fine. But people like me who don't know much about it, then yeah, we call it off. So chefs, beauticians, spas, these are like use it very much in that. And white label, because many of the European companies buy the products from here under their brand and then they sell it in the Amazon and other portals. So you can even target those set of companies. And textiles, textures, origin, like Himalayan salt, pink salt, these are something very much premium that you can target. So again, this is behind the story is going to be more powerful than the product, because product is all the same, but the way the communication is done, the way the benefit is explained, or way the thing works, so that is something you can plan it. But volumetrically, these are not that big. So you can do a small courier kind of a 5 kg, 10 kg, 50 kg, maximum 100 to 200 kgs of shipment. That's all what you can do it in a single shipment. Because again, who are you supplying, how big the chain is, and if they have multiple, the beauty parlors and sort of that, in there you may think like spas and everything. So if they have multiple chains, then they buy it once and they distribute among themselves. Or it's like only one, they may not need big, and the people who are asking for these kind of treatments are very low. In those cases, they may not buy, or if they buy also, it's going to last for more than a year. So as far as it's not getting melted out or something, so it's going to be the same. So consider that. And these are premium packaging, traceability, storytelling, and moreover 50 to 100% complete advance payment. And it's all on the story, not on the product. So keep that in mind. So commodity wise, it's low margin, 20 to 40, low margin, high volumes, good to go with the ship. And 90% of your time, the payment is going to be on the LC terms. So other than that, I don't see any other payment terms coming in. FMCG products, all the factories who are running this chips and other stuffs, so those guys buy it at $70 to $120 per metric ton, somewhere the mid volume mix margins. But advance payment along with that, balance against BL. So consider that as a thing. When it comes to a premium where you sign it in a purpose-based salt, then this is something like extreme, like 1500 plus per metric ton. But metric ton is not the right word, because you don't ship it in metric tons. You do it in a lesser volume. And low volume, it's good in point of profitability. And then, yeah, the payment will get you in hand, like in advance payments. So when it comes to packaging, the jumbo bags for industrial purpose, it could be from factories, it could be from this detergent manufacturing companies or sort of that. And when it comes to FMCG, there's like 25 to 50 kgs packaging. If it's going for retail, it's going to be relabeled or repacked. Then it will be going for 500 grams, 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg, something like that. Then the premium one, this is all the shelf sale. That is something is going to be somewhere the pouch or jar or cup or whatever the shape, or even the carton boxes. So what are the certifications that you need to carry here? The first one is the FSSAI Central. If you're dealing only in the FMCG product, which is like giving it to eat, you're supplying to a factory where that is used as an edible thing, then only then you need a FSSAI Central license, or else you don't need it for industrial purpose. Then here this doesn't fall under the category of APEDA. It's edible, it's processed, but still this is not something that falls under APEDA. This is again considered as mineral, so it's in CAPEXL. So you need to buy incentives, or you need to buy a RCMC or from Export Promotional Council, that is CAPEXL. So you don't need to buy from Apeda or Spiceboard or anything of that sort. Then global access. Here you don't need a pathosanitary certificate, you don't need much of the compliances thing, but when you're selling it on a public platform, not in a public platform, if you're selling it in a retail markets, then the halal certificate or other things, if it's on the destination market demands for it, then you need to supply the halal certificate and other thing as on needed. So if you want to learn export-import business, if you want to execute, if you have doubts and you want to get the clarification done for it, you can contact us anytime and we can help you with that. This is all the consultations that we provide. So the plan O is for the people who has doubt, which will cost you 6,500 for 1 hour of meeting, where we'll discuss, understand what is the doubt you have and we clarify it. And plan E is for the people who wants to learn the system, run the business like what JB Experts is doing for our clients, sales, marketing, digital marketing, execution. You learn each and everything, the tools, the technology, everything, and then you execute it by yourself. And plan B is for those companies who are serious manufacturers, who don't have time to set up their own marketing team. Even if you're having the marketing team, it doesn't make any sense. So in those cases, you can partner with us. We can handle each and every aspect of it. So many people complain that, okay, many people teach about export-import business, but when it comes to buyer finding, sales, execution, they don't support. But we do exactly the same. We are there from helping you on your doubt clearance till teaching you the whole system, or if you let us do the whole execution, we will do it for you. So salt is a multi-product, so it's for industries, food, and as well as beauty or wellness products. You can work around it, and consider logistic is one thing which is going to be more than the product price. That's obviously a cost us, but that is how it's been dealt with. Okay, so and moreover, you cannot fail on any specification, licenses, rules and regulations. Be very careful on that, because one, if you are on a wellness, even still somehow you can manage. Even if you are in FMCG, you can still somehow manage. But if you are in industrial requirement, then probabilities of managing it is going to be difficult, because even a small scratch on your profits, you're dead. Okay, so let's start with the plan O, where you can get your doubts cleared. If you are watching this video and if you have any doubts, and if you want to take a paid consultation, you can give us a call on the number and get the link, or WhatsApp it. You will get an automatic link. You can make the payment and book an appointment. Okay, if you need any other help for free, then you can use comment box. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you feel that okay, someone else needs this video to watch, then please share it to them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye. Catch you up in the next video.